week. So we're going to go ahead and start by getting centered. So go ahead and slide to the back of your chair. Have your feet flat on the floor, uncross your legs, and you can just lean into the back of your chair for now, closing or lowering your eyes. Just take a deep breath in and out, allowing yourself to arrive. Whatever you've been doing up until this point today, whatever you've been thinking about, just like let it go for now. You've arrived in this moment. We're here for chair yoga. And as you do that, you might start to feel your body relax, ungripping your belly, the shoulders relaxing away from your ears, your jaw softening. Noticing your breath moving in and out. And just for a few rounds, deepen your breath slowly. So inhale a fuller breath. Exhale a more complete breath. Bigger inhale. A more complete exhale. You might notice that this bigger breath is starting to stimulate your nervous system, bringing you into more of a wakeful state. Let's do two more of those. Good. Then taking a deeper, deeper, fuller breath. And slowly allow your eyes to open, bringing yourself back to the space around you. Good. Hello. So go ahead and slide to the edge of your chair and have your feet about hip width apart, heels stacking underneath your knees, and your arms relaxing down by your sides. Okay, we're going to start with some arm lifts. So with your next inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides and overhead, and then exhale, release your arms on down. Let's do that again. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, releasing down. Feeling some extension in the sides of your body as you reach up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to make this just a bit more dynamic. Inhale, lift the arms up. As you exhale, take your right arm forward, your left arm behind you. Twist, twist, twist. Inhale, unwind. And then exhale, take your left arm forward, right arm behind you. Twist, twist, twist. Inhale, lift the arms, unwind, and just keep going from side to side. Exhale, twist, looking behind you. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, twisting to the other side. Keep going, moving on your breath from side to side, creating some mobility, rotation in your spine. Loosening up these shoulders. From side to side. And as you land in the twist, this next time, doesn't matter which side you're going to, go ahead and stay for about 3 to 4 deep breaths. Working that back shoulder back even further. Looking behind you as far as you can. Exhale, twist to your deepest point. Inhale, unwind, lift the arms up, and then exhale, go the other direction and stay there for about 3 to 4 big deep breaths. Again, guiding that back shoulder back even further, looking behind you as far as you can. Good. Inhale, unwind, lift the arms up. Stay seated forward and just release your arms on down. Good. Feel sensation from what we've done so far, the movement in the spine, the movement in your shoulders. And we are going to continue to build on that. Keep facing forward. I'm going to turn sideways. We're going to do some spinal flexus next. Many of you know this one. With your inhale, roll the shoulders down the back, turn the chest toward the ceiling, look up, and then exhale, round your back, look down at your lap, feel the shoulder blades widen. Inhale, open back up again, and exhale, round the back. And just keep going at your own pace. Inhale, opening up, feeling the chest stretch, and exhale, rounding the upper back, feeling the upper back or shoulder blades widen. Inhale, open, exhale, round. Keep going. Feeling that mobility in the upper spine. This part of the body gets so tight. Let's do just a few more. And then come into the open position. Turn the chest toward the ceiling, squeeze the shoulder blades together, looking up, feeling the throat open as well. Stay and breathe here. And allow your breath to be deep, really expanding the breath on inhale. Deep breath in. And with your exhale, round your upper back, look down at the lap. Feel your shoulder blades separate. And take some deeper, fuller breaths here as well. One more breath here. And then inhale to a neutral spine and feel sensation. Good job. Noticing sensation at the chest, the upper back, especially if your chest gets tight. So when we sit for a long time, we start to collapse forward. The pectoral muscles, the chest muscles start to contract on themselves, and it's harder to sit up straight because of that. So by doing that spinal flexing, we're just bringing mobility and we're stretching those muscles back open to a more typically natural uh, feeling or alignment, okay? So what I'll have you do next is slide about halfway back on your chair, not all the way back, but about halfway, so that when your arm hangs down, you can hang on to the sides of your chair, okay? Like you're gonna blast off into space. But we're not gonna blast off into space, at least I'm not going to make you. I'll have you take your left arm down and hold on to the chair cushion or the base of your chair. Just make a connection there. Good. And then let your left shoulder go slack and just gently start to lean away from the left arm, allowing your right ear to come toward your right shoulder. And only go as far as you can to feel the stretch. Don't force yourself out of your range of motion here. And breathe. This big elongation from the neck down into the shoulder, the arm, the wrist. Good. All right. Go ahead and sit up. And now we feel lopsided. We feel like we're going to fall to the right. So we better hurry up and balance that one out. So go ahead and take your right arm down. Go ahead and hold on to the edge of your seat with your right hand. And just lean to the left, allowing the left ear to drop in the direction of your left shoulder. And again, stopping at the point where you feel that range of motion come to a stop. Don't force yourself deeper right now. And just breathe. You might find that this side feels more accessible. It might feel less accessible. Just notice that tractioning of the arm, the shoulder, the wrist, that stretch along the side of your neck. And of course, we're breathing here. Good. All right. Inhale, come back up. And now I feel a bit more balanced. Good. Just one time, really quickly, I'd like you to stretch your jaws wide as you can. Just big, big stretch. Keep stretching, keep stretching. And then release. Good. It's always a good one to do, if you, especially if you're a jaw clencher. Do that as often as you can possibly remember. Your jaw, but also like your tension headaches will thank you for it. All right, so go ahead and slide back to the edge of your chair. It's a good reminder that these exercises that we do can be just pulled out of this sequence and you can just add them into your day whenever you'd like to. Good. So allow your arms just hang next to you and start to wiggle your wrists. It's like you're flicking the fingers, like there's something on the tips of your fingers and you're just trying to get it off. Now notice how the breath starts to catch, like you kind of stop breathing when you do that. Pick the breathing back up. Shake it out. This helps with circulation to the arms. And then allow the elbows to be more a part of it. I'm taking my arms a little bit further out to the sides. This also helps to shake off anxiety. Breathe. The breath is important here. Allow your arms to come all the way out to the sides if you can. Just shake, shake, shake. Again, like there's something on the tips of your fingers, just trying to get off. Shake it off. Maybe you feel it all the way up into your shoulders, making these little squiggly octopus arms. Breathe, 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 breathe. Lift your arms more overhead. Shake, 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 shake. Keep going. I know your body's going to get fatigued and tired, and I want you to keep shaking, all right? Just keep going. Keep breathing. Keep going. Keep breathing. It'll feel so good when we're done. I promise. I promise. We're going to go for 10 more seconds. You can do anything for 10 seconds. Keep going. Shake, shake, shake. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Whew. Oh, feel sensation in the arms, the shoulders, and anywhere else you might be feeling it. Tingling in the arms and hands. Now, I mentioned that that's a good one to do for anxiety. So you actually might feel your mood shift when you do that. Like I kind of feel giddy right now after doing that. It actually helps to lift up your energy. Good. I like to do that one anytime I'm in a funk, like kind of just in a mood. You kind of don't want to be in that mood anymore. Do that for 30 seconds to a minute. We did it for probably about 45 seconds, even though I'm sure it felt like 5 minutes to you. And just that little bit will help to shift you out of whatever funky state you might be in. All right. So let's give these shoulders a little bit of love because we were doing a lot of shaking there. So just start to roll them forward and back. So it's like a backstroke. And breathe. And then roll them forward, going in the opposite direction. One more breath. And relax them on down. Good. So my shoulders feel lighter, my neck feels lighter too. So I hope that's close to what you're feeling right now. We're going to do a little bit more for the neck and for the shoulders and also for the sides of the body as well. So please take your feet and knees into the wider position. So the knees are just a little bit wider than your shoulders and your heels are stacking underneath your knees, toes pointing outward about 45 degrees. Now, just the goal here is if you lean from side to side, you don't fall over. So give that a test. And if you start to feel unstable, either widen or narrow your stance. Okay. So once you've found your position, go ahead and take your left elbow down onto your left thigh. Your right hand can start on your right hip. Take a deep breath in here. Then exhale, roll the right shoulder back, maybe even looking up. Think about grounding your right hip bone down onto the chair. And then extend your right arm out behind you, turn the palm toward the ceiling, and then reach the right arm up and overhead, out over the left toes. Keep rolling the right shoulder back, coming into a nice lateral stretch. Keep your right hip on the chair. And breathe. Try not to drop the head here. It's tempting to do that. Keep it in line with your spine. And you're like, how did he know I was doing that? I just know. I just know these things. Good. Inhale, sit back up. Good. Let's do the other side. When you're ready, bring your right elbow down onto your right thigh. Left hand on the hip to start. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, roll the left shoulder back, maybe even looking up. Good. And then keeping the left hip grounded, extend the left arm out behind you, turn the palm toward the ceiling. And then reach the left arm up and overhead, like you're shooting the hand out over the right toes. Keep rolling the left shoulder back, keep grounding the left hip. Again, head in line with the spine, don't drop it. And breathe. One more breath. And then inhale, sit back up. Good. So we're gonna do a little bit more with that posture. So watch me do it once, okay? Or once or twice. So I'm gonna come back to the first side. I'm gonna ground my right hip, sweep the arm up and over. Now with my inhale, I'll reach as far across with my right hand as I can with my head looking up. With the exhale, I'll sweep the right arm behind me and I'll look down at the left toes. And we're creating a little bit of a stretch on the side of the neck here. And then inhale, I'll reach up and over, look up. Then exhale, I'll reach back and look down, okay? We'll just do that about 5 or 6 times. At the end, I'm gonna have you hold the arm back and stay for a few breaths, okay? So we can really feel that stretch on the side of the neck. Ready? So go ahead and bring your left elbow down onto your right or left thigh, sorry. Left elbow, left thigh. Go ahead and roll the right shoulder back and sweep the right arm up and over, ground the right hip. Good. Now take a deep breath in here. And exhale, sweep the right arm behind you, look down at your left toes. Inhale, sweep the arm overhead, look up again. Exhale, sweep the arm behind you, look down. Let's do about 3 more of these. Inhale, sweep up and over. Exhale, sweep back, looking down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, sweep the arm behind you, look down at the toes and stay. Good. Reach the right arm up and over, look up, inhale. And then exhale, come back to a tall seat. And now we're feeling unbalanced again. But notice the sensation on that right side because we are going to balance that out. When you're ready, go ahead and bring the right elbow down onto the right thigh. Roll the left shoulder back, sweep the left arm up and over. And again, we'll go in and out a few times. So looking up, take a deep breath in, ground the hip. Exhale, sweep the left arm behind you, look down at the right toes. Inhale, sweep up, look up. Exhale, sweep back, look down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale. Exhale, sweep the left arm behind you, look down and stay. And breathe. Good. Inhale, reach the arm up and over, look up. And then exhale again, return to a tall seat. Good. Shoulders nice and loose, neck nice and loose. Go ahead and bring the feet back into the narrow stance, about hip width apart. Hands on the thighs. Take a deep breath and roll the shoulders back. Look up, deep breath. And with your exhale, hinge at your hips, fold down over your thighs. Hands can stay on the legs, or you can hang your arms to the floor. Either way, allow your chin to drop in toward your throat so the back of the neck lengthens, the head dropping. Taking just a few breaths here. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and bring yourself back up to a seat. Feeling sensation. Good. All right. So we'll spend the last few minutes we have together in meditation. So go ahead and slide to the back of your chair. Good. So uncrossing the legs, have the feet flat on the floor. You can either lean back in your chair or you can sit up tall. It's up to you. Hands resting on your thighs, letting your eyes close. And as you settle in, just notice sensation, what's going on in your body. And the residual effects of the practice, and any other sensations that you might notice. And then bring your awareness to your breath, and keeping the breath slow and steady. I'd like you to please inhale to your fullest capacity without straining. So just fill the lungs as much as you can before it starts to feel like a stretch. And then with your exhale, exhaling slowly and steadily, take the breath past the normal point where you would stop and push out a little bit more breath so that you empty the lungs. Again, not straining, but just taking it to a complete point that feels like it's achievable for you in this moment. And then continue to breathe between these 2 points, inhaling fully and exhaling completely. Inhaling fully and exhaling completely. Please continue. Inhaling fully, exhaling completely. They sometimes call this the generous breath. We often breathe just enough to survive. But what happens when we breathe more than that? We allow our breaths to be fuller, deeper, helping to regulate your nervous system, relieve anxiety, tension, stress. There's also an inherent kindness to your body. And so, with that, take one more of these big, big breaths. And go ahead and bring your palms together and rub the palms together, creating heat. Take the heated palms over your eyes and gently brush back over the top of your head and down your neck, bringing yourself slowly back to the space around you.